I think this project has started 3-4 months back. I know Robbie since a long time, and we've been working on different projects. And apart from like project-wise, like we've only been talking about few things that what he wanted to do. I was always excited to understand what he wants to do and what is his perspective in terms of like doing projects in India.
I've been to India now for 2 times just for recce's to look at different ideas. We've been wanting to do something cool here for some time, and you know, Rakesh and the team at Niklo has been a backbone for bringing me here and a strength to me to help coordinate the logistics and try and bring some of these ideas to life. And it's been tough, you know, we've had these ideas for some time, and just trying to find the right partners to do it with has been a bit of a journey, but it's been exciting, and now finally we're here for some action.
You know, Rakesh and we always sort of knew each other, but you know what's funny is for the recce, so when Robbie Maddison finally decided to do this film, he came to India and we were told that, you know, somebody who manages Robbie will be at the airport, and I was thinking to myself, like, oh my god, because you know, this person literally is the interface between my team and Robbie. So you know, who could this guy be? And suddenly Rakesh just pops up. I'm like, oh my god, it's you. And that was really funny. And from what followed from there became, you know, a very good collaboration. You know, working with Rakesh, you know, at face value, he's super chill. You know, a couple places he's super high, you know, hyperactive, but he's definitely got something. You know, he's got the X factor, and I think that translates to what Niklo does as a company.
Logistically, there's a lot of challenge because we're getting the bike, organizing the bike, which Robbie is comfortable, what he needs, his setup on the bike. Okay, because I think one of the most important things for any of these projects is basically the athlete's comfortability. No matter whatever happens, the athlete should be comfortable and he should be relaxed from all aspects. So one of the bigger aspects is basically his machine. Few things are something that which is not in your control, so I think that is something that you have to manage. For I never knew that a port like Nhava Sheva can also get hacked. So that was a last minute thing. So
in the last minute, Rakesh is calling me saying, hey, can you possibly ride on a different bike? I can get this old like KTM for you. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it on an old KTM. I'm like, I'd rather do it on an Indian hero bike or something like that. If we're gonna do it, like, if we're not gonna ride on the bike I need, let's go like total opposite and ride it on it. And he's like, no, you can't do this stuff on an Indian bike. I'm like, we'll make it happen. However we have to do it, if there's a will, there's a way. And sure enough, Rakesh calls me on WhatsApp. He's trying to go to video and I keep cancelling it. And he's like, can you see this? I'm like, no. He's like, check this out. I'm cancelling. I'm like, why are you trying to video me? And then I said that it's a motorcycle. I'm like, damn, you never cease to amaze me. So props to the team, Niklo, Rakesh, yourself. At the gate, which I'm leaving around here, and then I'll probably land all the way to here, and then from here to nose manual. You could maybe come in and someone like close, get him out of the door, and it's like, oh, pulls back, you know?
Somebody's at the door, yeah?
I'll hold the new one. The end is just a smooth tire.
Yeah, exactly. So it's fine. We'll talk later about that.
Oh, he wants you to say the tire so he can ride the bike when I leave. Oh my! There's a little twist. There is a cool piece in this film that we're going to ride off the top of a building, 5-story building. We were kind of limited on how we would do the 5-story building drop because I wanted to like drop into a ramp, but because we're in India and cricket is the most valuable thing in this whole world, we cannot ride a motorcycle on the pitch, and it was just a flat out, there wasn't anything we could do. We couldn't lay boards down, we couldn't put anything down to protect it. It was just a flat no, no negotiation. So jumping off the building and landing on a ramp and rolling out of it, we don't have enough room from the building to roll onto the grass. So I remember, and because I do some stunts for films and commercials, the stunt guys that I really admire and look up to, one of the techniques they use is they jump into box pits, and it's how they do high falls, or how they practice stunts, and it's a great way. And I'd never done it before, so I was like, hey, it's a challenge. Like, let's use a box pit. And I'd never used one before, so let's use a box pit to do this stunt. We could land into the boxes. So we're going with that. I'm going to ride off 5 stories and land into this giant box pit.
So while coordinating the overall stunts for this video, I came across that the last sequence that we have to do, we have to make a box pit. So I think I've already seen these box pits and all of that in older movies. So I think one of the movie was Hero Hiralal. So I think I've not seen those stunt setups and stuff to be done. Like now, no one uses that at least in our country. I've not seen those setups used in the country. So. And the second challenge was making a ramp which is perfect for Robbie, where he can actually do his jumps and all of that, which we are planning in certain sequences and all that. So these are basically jumps which he can go as high as 10, 15 feet, 10, 12 feet in the air, and he can land without a ramp. So without a landing ramp, basically, because the FMX jumps are totally different. For the FMX jumps, you need a landing ramp, but these were the jumps that are supposed to happen without landing ramps.
Just that way a little bit. Yeah, it's good. So we're here at Patrick Gate, started the sequence. I came down the roadway here and jumped up the staircase and over the flight into the gate, which is pretty awesome. I mean, the architecture here is beautiful, so it's a really creative and cool shot. Then we took off out the back here and dropped down a couple of levels, and it's a bit of a hard landing. Unfortunately, got a flat tire. So we got one more shot to get, and then we can wrap this location. So we're going to try and get that right now with a flat tire, so we can move on, save some time, because time's money, and we got a short window to get a lot of shots. So we keep rolling. On to the next location. Over that bridge. Okay, over that bridge. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action!
Oh man, my heart stopped. I thought, like my obvious first question was, is he okay? And I remember just rushing to him and him holding his hand and just trying to hold it. I think it was, yeah. But after that, what happened was crazy. True spirit kind of shows in these situations, and I saw Robbie from that point where he was in pain to sitting on the chair to being cheered by the crowd again when he got up to go back on his motorcycle, and finally taking that jump. Not just if this was the mark, he took the jump here and he crashed, right? And when he took his final jump, he was above that as well. So it was amazing to watch, because it gave us some insight into how Robbie Maddison works. He's not driven, or his motivator is not fear, or it's not pain.
Who gives you wings, baby?
So what was going on when you were doing the jump?
Oh, I'm just trying to stay focused on the moment. You know, it's the head wants to race and get scared, and I didn't want to let it. So yeah, I mean, trust the team, and they did an incredible job. So thank you to Red Bull, Rajasthan Royals, Frizzon Production, everyone in Rajasthan for welcoming me. It's been an amazing experience, and the public and the officials and everyone that made this happen. Chris, Red Bull, thank you. This has been huge. I hope you like the jerseys too, because I worked hard to get them to you in time.
I'm happy that Robbie trusted in us, and he went ahead with the setup that we did, and finally it was a successful jump, and Robbie is safe, and we are really happy for the success of this project.
Wow, next project with Robbie, that's really wishful thinking, because it doesn't really happen every day, right? You don't have somebody who's so big wants to come to India, and you happen to be selected or even be considered to do a film like this. But yes, if wishful thinking, like if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Watching Robbie go again and again for multiple takes on the motorcycle without even complaining once, or not even make not even the slightest hint of fatigue. Always smiling, always positive. It was insane. I would say this was an experience of a lifetime, and I hope this happens again.